Welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn Season 2. We're jumping straight back into this with District number 2 across the river. And today we're going to be working on unlocking a Dynamite. Now there's a couple of things we need to do before we actually get along with doing that. And that is actually getting some smelters. Now this smelter is obviously something that we need to unlock. So we'll put in 2 like that. They should get built up pretty quickly because they shouldn't really need a whole lot of resources that we do not have. I'm going to quickly get rid of that plant because it's going to irritate me if I don't. Then we're going to tell this district over here to send over the scrap metal that it's collecting, like so. That means the beavers from this district will take the scrap metal that is being collected here and send it to this district over here. And then we can start creating these things, which are almost actually already created. Hopefully there is some scrap metal that's been delivered, but I'm not too sure. So in this district here, we are obviously going to turn this one into a mining district, but we're also going to be working on that massive dam to go here to back up all the water. Now, the other thing that needs to be done with this district is it needs to have a channel that comes down here. Actually, let's quickly pause all of these pumps, just so we don't run out of water, like so. So we're going to enter a channel that comes just where my mouse is, down the hill, and down, and go all the way through all of that, and then down to here, which should make most of the area nice and green. We're also going to add a channel in that goes along here, which will fill this up, and then we're going to add the channel that goes the other way as well, just so it's a nice little river feature. Now, we've got lots of wood storage and everything down here. There are obviously a bunch of berries there, which obviously cannot be stored. We should have plenty of water for both districts, and I need to actually pause that water bumper. We do have showers on this side, but none on this side. And wood should be all good to go. Right, so what am I doing to get this construction started? Well, we need a smelter, which is one thing that we need. Now, I'm not sure what stuff is actually being delivered to this district over here. They got a bunch of planks, and I think we need gears for these. Yes, we need gears as well. So let's send over. Oh, never mind. We need to put a motor in here. So for a motor, an engine, I mean, we need to unlock it for 400 science. That should build up over the episode. And we've now got the smelter. Unfortunately, we are in a drought, so that smelter is not going to work. But eventually it will, and then we all good to go. These guys are actually collecting some wood now as well, so all their trees are growing up, and eventually we will expand it around here, and then around here too. Actually, we should probably turn this into a bit of a berry farm. We also need to work on what we're actually going to do for the dam down here. So let's sort of figure this out as well. We'll plan this out today. So we need to go into landscaping. We need to unlock the triple floodgate at some point. We need to unlock dynamite at some point. There's so many things we need to just unlock and learn. So what we got to do? So we got to learn how to. We've got to download. We're going to build the smelters, which one is built. These guys obviously are sending then scrap metal over here, and then they will build it up eventually. Hopefully today, and we'll see them deliver it. Yep. There is the scrap metal that they are delivering, which they are then delivering here and into here. There is a better way of doing this using mods, but I'm not 100% how to use mods or install mods because I wanted to do a whole modded series and I still don't know how to download mods for this game. So if you guys do know how to install mods, please do let me know in the comments down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Why is this going green. Oh, I see. We need to pause those because then we're going to run out of water over here. Which we have almost done. Have to turn one of these back on. He's gone in there. We should have plenty of water on this side. Yep, like good 500 water. But that side, this side of the river is also going to be a little bit struggling for workers in a moment. But actually, no, they're fine. There's 4 unemployed over here, so that's not good, but also not bad because there's the 3 there that will go into there. No, we can't. I was going to say we can add some people in there, but we can't. These guys have plenty of food. These guys have plenty of food, plenty of water. These guys have plenty of food, but not really a lot of water. They're building up this smelter though. Got 3.6 days of the drought, and I think I'll join you guys back when the drought is finished and the smelter starts producing. So we are back out of a drought. We survived. I turned all the water pumps on. I've built the 2 of these pumps. They are struggling for power. Unfortunately, these guys did actually run pretty low on water actually. Because these guys were kind of okay. I kind of want to just demolish these things. I also unlocked the engine. I thought the engine could go here and we could have another one here. Just so it connects to the power grid and everything. So those 2 will power. In this forest will obviously extend around and fill up all these areas when this river comes down. Eventually, when that happens. We'll also have tons of water and stuff when it's all finished anyway, so yeah. Also, building up these factories because the guys are getting scrap metal, sending it from this district to this district. I've built a power shaft path that goes all the way up around here, up here, and up to the top here, which means these guys can actually start producing their own resources and stuff up here. So we're going to plan out some buildings up here for these guys. These guys will obviously need more power up here, which we will be working on soon too. So we need a couple of those guys there. We'll put in some gear workshops. We'll do 3 of those. Paper mill, go there and there. Yep, we need to connect that one with a little straight power shaft like that, which will be that way. This comes up here, goes straight to there, and then down there straight along to there, which then means we could also do the opposite direction too, which is where the metal smelters will be, like so. And then when we unlock it, we can also put the 2 of those factories in as well. So this will get built up over time. Obviously, these have no way of getting power at the moment, which is why I'm going to add in the double platform. Take that one out, make that one a nice little freeway, like so, and then straight into the building over here. We will put some engines up here as well. They'll be on this side here, and they will function into this as well. When there'll be a 4-way like that all the way along the side of that building. It doesn't really make a difference. It's all the way across. And yes, I haven't connected it to the main part yet because I want to pause the actual usage of those until we get some more metal. Because the metal's going straight over to this district and then being sent here and going into the engines, hopefully. Yep. So the only things I really want to be powered. Oh, you're too far away. Too far away now. How are you too far away? I don't know how that works. These say scrap metal, gears should be good, planks should be good. Should just be able to build that diagonal. Diagonally across. Right. Two buildings lack resources. These guys lack grilled potatoes. Probably need to produce more farming over here in district number 1, which is where I need the dynamite, because I was going to turn all this into a farm eventually. I must not have marked these. I did. Can nobody reach those? No, nobody can reach them. Let's put 2 lumberjack flags back there then. There are unfortunately no unemployed beavers over here though. There are 48 in that district and 39 in this district. Which leaves 9 unemployed in this district. Saving up for 600 science though. Where we got the scientist over here. I was trying to work on that bridge to get down to the mine. Oh, and we need some of those as well. They will be in the well-being section. Let these guys have a campfire by there. Thing 2. And then on top of here we'll do 2 rooftop terraces. Like so. They should get built up quite quickly. Preferably these ones. Yep, that's all built up. All good to go. Pause you. Actually, let's pause the majority of these buildings up here. They are still producing babies though. Also, let's pause. All of those so these can work at maximum efficiency. They do have nowhere to store their scrap metal though. And I turned all this into log storage. Let's turn that one into metal. But yeah, eventually there'll be plenty of scrap metal to go around, one for this district, some for the other district. But now they're working at fully efficient buildings. Let's prioritize this one. Put in a hauling post too. That might be useful. Put that up here. Should get built up pretty quickly. Just gotta wait for the metal. But we'll build up planks over here too. Should be able to unlock dynamite now. And then I can start planning out my dastardly plan. Dynamite that stretch. We can start. He's built. Start sending him over here. Or maybe even put some dynamite factories up here. Start working away. Should probably high prioritize that. Looks like we had an issue before. Mole. This one's ready to go. Why aren't they building it? Look how much power we've had if those are just on. I like the sharing power between districts. I think that's a really good idea. Somebody's gone in there. They've got logs. Which means everything should be running at full capacity. So let's... maybe not. Hauling posted, lads. Yes. Lovely. Bunch of buildings now prioritized by haulers. Haulers are now have the ability to do stuff. This place over here is now going to be making metal. It's also lovely. Let's plan out the other ones over here. So the power goes out the back. We need to put one there, there. Get rid of that particular one. In fact, do that to all of those. All of those, that's all good. When they get demolished, we can sort them out in a bit. These will get paused for now, but we can actually put in those. So yeah, this is powering a lot of stuff. So demand is 800 and something. Oh, yeah. Network power supply is 800, which means we need to get that built, really. Everything seems to be going pretty well, pretty smoothly. Food is looking good. Water is, it could be better, I suppose. Let's work that 24-hour working on. Got some injured beavers and some thirsty beavers. Let's put a builder's hut in too. I'll get built pretty quick. Potatoes are in, have been harvested. I think they just go straight over here. Pretty much. Yeah, these guys are really struggling for food now. I think it's time. Oh, I can pause that one. Pause that one. Very nice materials. Got a drought in 2.9 days. It's not the end of the world because I've got all these other buildings going. Probably around like half those though. These guys have got planks and gears up here though, so it's good too. They are also smelting their own scrap metal stuff, so it's also really good. Let's prioritize these guys by the haulers as well, so they're always getting their parts and stuff delivered. Their metal blocks are going to go straight into building to this though. So we'll turn back down to 16 hours and we'll let them operate, and I'll be back in just a moment. So we're back. We do have a little bit of a food problem over here now, but we're getting in some water dumps here where the dynamite hit the floor and stuff, so they should be getting food. I have set it so these guys distribute the potatoes over, but they don't really have a lot of potatoes because they take a long time to grow. So I was thinking, we're in the middle of a drought. It's 5 days left. We can now open up that, which then dries out a lot of land. But now we can put in a single platform in that gap there. That allows us to put a path there. Hopefully they can build up that pretty quickly. Yep, should be able to, which means at the end of the drought, we'll get water in here and this will start filling up again. And we can start doing the other side as well. So we will demolish those, take that path out there, and just basically redirect them for a bit. Place in some dynamite there. Negative is I can't really divert those guys for a bit, but that'll be fine because they can't really do any mining of those trees in the moment, so it's kind of okay. Dynamite's also coming in very slowly, even though we do have both these engines now. Two engines there. This one obviously needs gears. That's 800 power. Let's do that one. Boom. That should allow us to do a bit of that. That should get built up pretty quickly, to be fair. That gives us like 1200 power. yeah, a lot of beavers are dying of hunger over here. Let's get a plank factory back on. We need food. These guys are going to start worrying about food soon too, because this whole water source here just dried up. We just gotta wait out the drought, guys. And I think I'll be back to see if we survive. And I believe we have just about survived the drought. And we are filling up this with the river water. And they'll go all the way out. And also fill in all of the stuff that's over here on this side of the world. That's the wrong one. Need to do that one. And then we can also tell them to dynamite all the way to the riverside. They should be able to reach all the way down there. Yep. That will get done eventually. But they can all access all the trees now, which will then power the engines. Not that they really ran out of water or anything. These will all get replanted. This will all build up. I could probably put in a dam of some kind as well. The water dump is in, which means that the majority of this area is now nice and green. I just killed a beaver with that explosion. Oopsie. We'll put in another water dump in over this side, and then we should also do the two more farmhouses in like that. Build a nice little path like so. And we're actually going to start producing wheat and making bread and all that stuff now. So we need to get some more. We need to get an engine on this side of the world and get all that built as well. Yeah, he died because of my stupidity, basically. These guys are still really hungry, and these guys will start being hungry too. They'll stay away hungry for a short while. But in terms of power, like demand and supply, like we're doing really well, to be fair. These guys are all working full power. I could probably turn this part on and still be fine. Yeah, we're still good for power. As soon as that water comes, we're brilliant for power. So, if we're so good for power, why do I need an engine? Well, I want it to be its own supply, basically. Let's plant some wheat. We should also plant potatoes over here as well. Okay. So potatoes and wheat. So they are, one's planting, one is harvesting, and the actual power is up here. And one engine there, and then the actual grist mills will go there and there. Quickly path these up. Like so. So they are the two grist mills, and then we'll get some bakeries up here too. We should be able to afford them. One there and one there. So that is our bread making. I just want to unlock the large warehouse. Put in a few of those. One for wheat No, that's not wheat, that's resin. One for wheat flour. One for wheat, one for wheat flour, and one for the bread. That will get built up over time. These guys are still going to be struggling for food, and these guys are going to start struggling for food too, until these potatoes are done. Luckily, this is all filled up and should stay pretty filled up throughout the dry season as well, and there's always going to be replenished. Prioritize by haulers. Yeah, that makes that area nice and green as well. Put some potatoes in there, like so. So, that's going to end the episode there. We got some proper work done today with the damming, with the blowing up and explosions and stuff like that. Uh, Eventually, they'll get all that stuff ready to go. And in fact, we could probably turn on 2 of those and 1 of them. Power should be okay with that. And yeah, everything should get built up over time, but that'll be in the next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.